Kumusta kayong lahat? My name is Jay. Welcome to 18.2 channel and SB19 Inspired channel. I just wanted first of all to thank everybody who have just watched the part 1 of the SB19 interview with Kwentong Juan. Today we're going to be reacting to or continuing reacting to the part 2 of the Kwentong Juan SB19 interview. First of all, I just wanted to make a shout out with the Kwentong Juan channel, with all the members. Thank you very much for doing the interview with the SB19. I'm getting to know more of them now, more about them now. So thank you so much. And also, before anything else, I just wanted to thank all the subscribers and all the new subscribers and all your comments and suggestions. I am now having a lot of request on what I'm gonna be to react into, and I am trying to keep up with them, and I'm trying my best to do them as fast as I can. So without any further ado, let's start with our reaction with the Kwentong Juan interview with the SB19. The title is actually The Trophy Made of Trials. I like that.
Sorry, medyo ang haba ng story ko.
Okay lang.
Actually, nung una, kasi di ba nasa group kami ni Josh. Nung nakita ko yung audition, ang dami na kagad na pumapasok na thoughts sa utak ko. Pwede ko siyang patusin, kasi pag kumita ako ng pera, okay, sige mama, papa, ito, may napapala po ako dito, pwede ko po nung itulong sa atin. Or, pag sumali ako dito, hindi ko sure kung ano yung mangyayari, kaya inisip ko kung itutuloy ko. Pero ayun, sinubukan ko pa rin, kasi nga meron akong friends na talagang nag-push sa akin na parang, kaya mo naman yan. Nung nakikilala na yung SB19, ayun, naparanoid na naman ako kasi iniisip ko, my God, nakikilala na yung group, nakikilala na, nakikita na sa maraming lugar, nakikita na kung saan. Doon na pumasok sa isip ko yung ito na yung kinakatakutan ko talaga. Is yung masasabi ng ibang tao tungkol sa akin. Yung kinakatakutan ko nung bata ako, mukhang babalik na naman ngayon. Yun lang yung pinaka naging kalaban ko is yung sarili ko. Alam ko naman na kaya ko maging best doon.
Basically, he's talking about, the bullying that had happened to him that affects his personality when he was younger. And again, bullying is not really a good thing. It's I'm so against bullying, and it's just, you just don't know how would affect one's life, basically, when you bully someone. Let's spread love. You just spread love, and look at this. He's very talented. I mean, Estelle is very talented, but because of bullying, he started to question his talent. He started to question his capabilities, and that this is just one example of result of bullying, basically.
Sa isang bagay na yun. Pero pinapangunahan ko na pag ginawa mo yan, marami masasabi yung tao. Pag ginawa mo yan, ma-judge ka ng tao. Pag ginawa mo yan, hindi mo kaya, wag mo na lang ituloy. Laging ganun yung nasa isip ko kasi yun yung natatak sa akin ng bata. Yung What na song namin, di ba nakapag-promote? Yung What na song namin, sobrang ano talaga no, sobrang laki talaga nung tama sa akin yung What na song namin. Kasi sa panahon kasi ngayon, marami tayong problema kinakaharap. Alam mo yun, maraming masasamang bagay na nangyayari. And sa sarili mo, ang dami mong pinapatunayan. May bilang ako sa mundo, parang gano'n. And sa hirap ng pinagdadaanan natin ngayon, wala na tayong ibang naiisip na sisihin, kundi yung sarili natin. Parang wala na tayong ibang naiisip, kundi magsabi na lang ng masama sa sarili natin. Kasi wala na tayong ibang magawa. Kasi stuck tayo sa isang bagay na hindi natin alam kung ano yung solusyon. O ano naman ngayon, kung hindi ikaw yung pinakamagaling doon sa bagay na yun, at least you tried, diba? Yeah. And kung meron kang goal na gustong maabot, at feeling mo naman mag-e-excel ka doon, itry mo lang ng itry. Kasi kung hindi man ikaw yung magiging pinakamagaling doon sa goal mo, ano naman, at least meron kang nagawa para sa sarili mo at alam mo naging masaya ka para doon.
Yeah. So I like what he's saying. Basically, you shouldn't be, you shouldn't try to be the best, but you have to give your best instead.
Yun yung pinaka tumatak sa akin. Kung hindi ko gagawin ngayon, kailan ko pa gagawin hanggang sa masabi ko kaya ko pala. Ngayon, ayan, itong SB19, sobrang masaya ako kasi kahit marami kaming natatanggap na mga negative comments, hindi ko na siya iniisip ngayon, wala na akong pakialam. I mean, siyempre 'pag iniisip mo 'di ba, ikaw lang rin yung mahihirapan. Kaya
Yeah, criticism, sometimes you can just use them and pile them and step on them to get into a higher step. So just use them to be your motivating, motivating factor to get into where you are. And like wherever you are now, look at those people who have criticized you. Where are they now? They're still there criticizing people, so yeah, just ignore them sometimes. You just stop ignoring or not saying anything, is the best weapon sometimes.
ayun, masaya ako na nandito ako, eh. Sobrang madami pang mangyayari. Ayun,
Yeah. Wow.
yun lang.
Grabe. Ako nagno-notes na lang ako dito kasi sobrang daming napaka-rich na mga experiences nila.
Oo,
sobra.
Kaya parang sa pelikula ko lang narinig yung mga ganung kwento eh.
Parang kada member, KMJS.
Oh, ito na. Nilalagyan ko na nga ng title yung mga yung mga pelikula niyo sa buhay.
Ipapadala na sa
Estelle, lakas ng loob. Ken, laban ng buhay. Mga ganun. Sige tuloy muna natin bago ko makagawa ng dito, biography.
Si Ja muna and then si Papa.
Yes, okay.
Yung sa akin, feeling ko sa akin yung rich talaga ng story. Sa akin yung pinakamalungkot. Joke lang.
Oh,
Actually,
rich kid.
yung sa akin, very, hindi. Yung experience ko, feeling ko, sa akin yung parang sobrang swerte. Hindi ako masyadong nakaranas ng mga naranasan nila. Pero nang nakasama ko na sila, nung nalalaman ko na yung story nila, dun ako mas nararamdaman ko yung pinagdadaanan nila. Pero anyway, syempre hindi naman, kumbaga kahit iba-iba tayo ng pinagdadaanan.
So basically, Justin is saying that he has a better, situation as compared to the other members, the other four, and it's quite interesting. What struggle he'd been through, because the other four, they talk more about, less fortunate, like not having enough money, and criticism from people. But with Justin, he probably, it seems like he's got like a better life, like probably belongs to a well-off family.
Di man kasing bigat din, katulad ng sa iba. Pare-pares tayo may pinagdadaanan.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yung sa akin naman, kasi ever since nung bata pa ako, yun nga, mahilig na akong mag-perform, gusto ko na yon, and yung parents ko naman, parang nakikita nila sa akin, kahit na hindi ako ganun kagaling, pero kita nila yung confidence ko nung bata.
They keep on saying they're not that good, but they are.
Ako na parang, mahilig siya mag-perform, mahilig siya mag-acting, ganyan. Sumasali ako sa school ng mga kung anong theater pwede, kung anong sa choir, tinatry ko, kahit di ako...
You know when they say I wasn't that good, they're not saying that because they don't believe in themselves, but they're saying that because they are remaining on the ground, like they trying to, this out of humility, basically. They're not boasting, although they are that good, they are excellent actually, but they're not boasting. They're not like arrogant towards their, about their talent. Basically, they're not boasting.
Kagaling kumanta, sa film, gumagawa rin ako, sa school, ganyan. And then, pagdating ng college, doon ako medyo, kasi syempre nagiging busy sa studies, parang kahit na sobrang nakatutok ako sa pag-aaral, parang ayoko malimutan yung gusto kong gawin talaga, na mag-perform, makapasok sa media and entertainment na industry. Luckily, nung nag-explore pa ako, nakilala ko nga si Josh, and siya ulit ang nag-recruit sa akin para ipasok sa show. Recruiter yan.
Recruiter talaga si Josh eh.
Ano lang yun workshop lang eh. Sinabi niya na baka gusto, kasi nagkakilala kami. Nung college ako, nag-try ako sayaw-sayaw din outside sa group of friends ko. Hindi ko talaga kilala yung mga tao. Nag-reach out lang ako sa iba. And ayun, nalipat-lipat ako sa ibang grupo, nag-try ako magsayaw-sayaw, and until makilala ko si Josh. Tapos siguro nakitaan niya rin ako ng potential. Sabi niya, baka gusto mo mag-try, umattend dun sa workshop, and baka makapag-training ako, ganyan. So, umattend ako, sige, punta ako dyan. Nung pagpunta ko doon, sinabi nung teacher namin, yung nag-observe, yung Korean teacher namin, sabi niya, baka gusto mo mag-training, ganyan. So, Ang problem ko nun, kasi nga, nag-aaral ako and syempre, ayoko naman iwanan yung pag-aaral ko kasi gusto rin ng parents ko makapagtapos ako. Luckily, yung company namin, pumayag naman siya na kahit madalas akong wala sa training, basta make sure ko lang na yung improvement ko nandun. Kumbaga consistent ako nag-i-improve. Kasi hindi talaga ako, alam niyo, hindi ako magaling, hindi ako very skillful and talented. Pero nagwo-work hard ako kahit
That is not true. He's saying that he's not skillful and talented, but we can see the opposite. And that's really, really down to earth. There you can actually tell that they're so down to earth. And they're just really, I don't know, they're so pure.
nabihira ako makapasok dahil nga lagi ako nasa school, gumagawa ng thesis, papaalam ako, teacher absent muna ako, ganyan. During the training na, doon ko na nakikilala ko ng iba't ibang tao dahil nga hindi ako tao na mahilig lumabas, doon ako nakakarinig ng storya ng iba't ibang tao, ng storya nila Estelle, nila Pablo, nila Josh, ganyan. Mas natututo ako sa kanila, mas nararamdaman ko yung mga experiences nila kahit hindi ako yung naka-experience, marami ako natututunan sa kanila, nararamdaman ko yung ginagawa nila. Kasi araw-araw kayong magkakasama eh. Kumbaga, para na rin kayong magkakapamilya. And dumating yung time na talagang, syempre, pumapasok sa isip ko na, kaya itutuloy ko ba talaga to? Parang wala naman nangyayari sa amin. Pare-parehas kami na may nahihirapan. Naririnig ko yung mga storya nila na parang, baka nga hindi tama tong direksyon na pinupuntahan ko, ganyan. Kasi nga, parang may iisipin ko, nakagraduate na ako. Ang daming opportunities para sa akin. And tapos naririnig ko yung stories nila na nahihirapan na sila. Nararamdaman ko na, tama ba itong ginagawa ko? Pero at the end, ang naisip ko, ito yung gusto kong gawin sa buhay talaga. Kahit na sabi natin nakapag-aral ako, what if mag-work nga ako ng matagal, hindi ko naman gusto yung ginagawa ko. And nakasama ko na sila ng matagal yung mga kagrupo ko. And yung story nila na bakit sila nga hirap na hirap, mas mahirap pa sa pinagdadaanan ko, pero hindi sila sumusuko sa pangarap nila. And yun yung isang dahilan din kung bakit, okay, kailangan ko silang samahan, mag-stay ako sa kanila. Kasi nga, parang siguro hindi ko man alam kung ano yung natutulong ko sa kanila, pero malamang meron din akong naibibigay sa kanila na inspirasyon, ang lakas ng loob para magpatuloy. Parang gano'n. So,
Sometimes it's your presence, your presence being there. And the moment, Josh actually recruited, according to him, according to Justin, Josh was the one who recruited him. And, like just being there and sticking with them is such a blessing. It's a blessing to them, to the group.
siguro, nabibigyan ko sila ng entertainment pag malungkot sila, ganyan. At least,
Pero di
Jokes mo.
sinamahan nung nag-aya mag-road.
Back to square one.
pero,
Ilang
ayun,
taon to, Justin? Ilang taon na ganun yung na-experience nyo na parang feeling nyo walang nangyayari sa'yo?
2018, before debut and after debut, ayun, doon nagsisimula yung mga problems namin. As in, every week ata kami nag-uusap-usap sa conference room namin. Nag-iiyakan kami, kausap yung teacher namin, yung mga boss namin, kami-kami. Parang tutuloy pa ba natin to? Anong gagawin natin? Kailangan natin manghingi ng tulong, mga ganyan. Kasi nga, siguro ito yung mga hindi pa nakakwento as an SB19 na sobrang naalala ko. Ako kasi wala akong iiyak na personal na story ko. Pero yung pag narinig ko yun sa iba, yun yung naiiyak ako. Parang sinasabi ko sa teacher namin, sabi ko, teacher, kahit si Josh na araw-araw kami nagpa-practice, pero yung sapatos na pinangsasayaw ni Josh, sira-sira na, parang ganyan. Tapos, yun nga si Pablo, pag hindi nakasya yung pera niya, nagsiskip siya ng meal. Minsan,
Wow.
hindi kasi siya nakakauwi dahil sa training, so hindi siya nakakapagbaon. So, kinabukasan, wala siyang kakainin, ganyan. So, parang yung mga problema gano'n, kahit hindi ako first hand yung nakaka-experience, nararamdaman ko and sobrang na-prepare ako na parang pag nangyari sa akin to, anong pakiramdam, parang gano'n, financially, tapos emotionally, yung struggles namin na gusto lang namin yung ginagawa namin. Pero
It's like he's learning from other people's experience, although he hasn't had, the first-hand experience. he can still uh, sympathize with them. So that's what we call empathy. In nursing, we call it empathy, like putting yourself in the shoes of others, um, and in the experience, like putting, imagining yourself experiencing what they're experiencing, and it feels real, and you definitely can learn from it.
Pero mabubuhay ba talaga kami dito? Parang gano'n. Tapos iniisip nga rin nila, syempre nung nag-quit sila ng mga work nila, nag-sacrifice sila, tapos araw-araw silang uma-attend, parang dun ko naramdaman kung gaano ako kaswerte. And at the same time, dun ko rin naramdaman yung parang dapat hindi ko sayangin yung kung anong meron ako. Hindi ako dapat sumuko kasi pinagdadaanan nila. Mas mahirap pa sa pinagdadaanan ko. Nakakaya nila. And ayun, ngayon na dahil nga hindi kami sumuko, dahil sa mga storya namin, sa kanya-kanya namin storya, nagbigay kami ng lakas ng loob sa isa't isa. And finally, nandito na kami kahit papano going there sa pangarap na hindi namin sumuko.
I think that's the thing, they're drawing strength from each other, and that makes it a good team. You're filling up or filling out the weakness of others. So your strength is their weakness, and hence you can be the strength. And if your weakness is their strength, and then they can be your strength.
Yeah.
Grabe.
Ang libro na yun, 4 na volume na. So volume 5 na tayo.
Grabe.
Pablo?
Hindi pa tapos? Ako kasi, honestly,
Let's wrap it up.
Kwento ng story ako kasi nare-remind ako sa mga unspeakable things na ginawa ko before. Pero siguro ikakwento ko na lang yung
Intriguing.
siguro journey ko bago ako
Yes.
pumasok sa SB19. Life is hard in general talaga kasi kami,
I agree.
medyo malaki yung family ko. We're a family of 7. Yung tatay ko nagtatrabaho sa abroad. Tapos brother ko may sarili ng family. Tapos syempre kami lahat nag-aaral. Tapos ganun. Tapos ako nag-work. Tapos before, syempre meron talaga sa heart ko, in my heart before pa ako pumasok ng college. Gusto ko na talaga music yung kunin, pero we don't have the resources to get that kind of yung education. Swerte nga ako kasi yung tuition ko nasa 600 lang, 700, 500. Kasi sa State University ako pumasok. Pero ayun, thankfully nakapagtapos ako, and then nagtrabaho ako immediately. Tapos yung in my heart, nandun kasi yung parang unfinished business na parang never mo matatakasan hanggat hindi mo sinusubukan or hindi mo pinupursue, hindi mo tinatry na abutin. Tapos nagtatrabaho ako for a year, and then yun nga, nakita ko yung show BT na nag-hire sila ng professional performers. Sabi ko kay mama, mama, gusto ko tong subukan. Sige, tapos sabi, sige, subukan mo. Tapos tumating yung point, since flexible naman yung schedule ko sa work, yung training kasi namin ng 2 p.m. So, kailangan makatapos ako ng 8 hours ng work. So, pumapasok ako ng 3 a.m. 3 a.m. sa work ko para makaalis ako ng after lunch, and then diretso training. Tapos, matatapos yung training namin ng mga 10, 11, ganyan. Tapos, makaka-uwi ako ng mga 12 p.m. Tapos, ganun kinabukasan, 3 a.m. ulit, papasok ako.
Wow.
So, dumating yung point na parang hinang-hina.
That's like a dedication. That's why I can really say that they deserve whatever they have now, because of the hard works of the sacrifices they've gone through, and just to get where they are. And it's really inspiring. I'm how do they inspire me in a way is that I'm sometimes I could moan and complain about a little things, but I shouldn't really, because if I were to look or learn other people's experience, my experience is nothing compared to them. So I mean, their experience, my experience is nothing compared to my struggle is nothing compared to their struggles. and I shouldn't be really complaining. I should really appreciate what I have. That's the inspiration I'm getting from them.
ka na, as in, yung parang nakalutang ka, parang hindi mo na alam yung gagawin, parang hindi mo ma-feel yung dugo mo sa katawan. Sabi ko kay mama, mama, hindi ko na talaga kaya, gusto kong i-pursue itong dream ko. Gusto kong
He's about to cry, I guess.
subukan kung hanggang saan yung maaabot ko.
He's gonna make me.
Gusto kong i-test yung sarili ko. Tapos, they weren't really, syempre hindi naman masasabi sa hirap ng buhay ngayon, you can say na they were really supportive dun sa gusto kong mangyari. They weren't pushy. Yun, kumbaga hindi sila pushy dun sa, hindi, gawin mo yan anak, hindi, gawin mo yan anak, support ako sa'yo. Bale, mas, more on, sigurado ka ba dyan sa gagawin mo? Ano ka ba dyan?
That's really expected. In music industry, there's no certainties in the music industry, or in the entertainment industry, but it's some sort of like a gamble. It's a trial and error. If you try it and it didn't succeed, just keep on going. But until when, but with the experience they have, with the stories that they have and where they are now, they're kind of like the epitome of rugs to riches, if we put it that way. So from the struggles, they basically conquered. When I said last time that a problem should be conquered, not you shouldn't be going around the problem, but you have to go through it in order to conquer the problem.
May future ba dyan? Parang ganun yung sinasabi nila sa akin. Well, I understand kasi nga, mahirap talaga ang buhay, pero sinugal ko pa rin. And yun sa trainee talaga, ang tagal namin nag-trainee, alam yan nila Josh, ni Estelle. Sobrang tagal. Tapos there were lots of times na talagang sumuko kami. At talagang nabuwag kami yung grupo namin kasi sobrang hirap na eh. As in, yun nga, parang naghahanap ka ng pera, hindi mo alam kung saan ka kukuha, pagod na pagod ka, hindi mo alam kung may mapupuntahan ba yung pinaghihirapan mo, tama ba yung decision mo, 2 years na, wala ka pang kinikita, wala ka pang napupundar, wala kang naitutulong sa family mo. So, sobrang na-depress ako, kinwestiyon ko yung sarili ko. Talagang kinlose ko yung mundo ko sa lahat ng tao. Si Josh, lagi akong sinachat na, uy, kaya natin to, ganyan-ganyan. Pero hindi ko siya nire-replyan. Pero dumating din yung point na, ayun, parang nag-reply nga ako sa kanya na sabi ko, sige, babalik ako, parang ganyan-ganyan. Pero,
they're all talking about Josh. I think Josh is one of those fighters, and I think he kind of like stood up for the group. And he basically he's the bonder of the group, if we put it that way.
before that, parang sobrang depressed talaga ako, hindi ako makakain. As in, I did unspeakable things talaga. Lagi ko rin hindi ko man nakakwento, pero
I'm intrigued with the unspeakable things. What was that?
I don't always talk about my faith. And I respect people na hindi rin naniniwala kay Lord, kay God. Pero in my life kasi, He's been so kind to me. Talagang kung wala siya, hindi ako makakapagpatuloy. And ayun, I'm not perfect. Like, I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. Marami akong shortcomings. I sin. Pero I'm really thankful na nasa buhay ko siya. Kasi hindi talaga ako makakapagpatuloy kung wala siya. Tapos, sabi ko sa mom ko, ma'am, na lang, mag-milk na lang kaya ako ng cow sa New Zealand, ganun gagawin ko. Parang ganun mga bagay, tapos na-realize ko, hindi ko talaga kaya pakawalan yung dream ko, bumalik ako. Siguro, mga 3 years pa, 4 years bago makilala talaga yung grupo namin. And
Pablo.
Dun ko nasabi na, I'm blessed talaga na kasama ko tong mga tao na to, hindi ako sumuko, tapos naabot na namin paunti-unti yung pangarap namin. Ayun, sana lang talaga magtuloy-tuloy pa rin. Sana, kasi hindi alam ng mga tao yung hirap na pinagdaanan namin. Kaya pag nakakarinig kami ng beat, talagang tumatatak talaga sa isipan namin. Lalo na siguro kay Estelle. Si Estelle yung naiintindihan namin yung nararamdaman ng bawat isa. So, sana ma-realize din ng mga tao na pare-parehas lang tayo ng gusto sa buhay. Nakabot natin yung mga pangarap natin, nag-work hard tayo for it.
But you're gonna have to expect, especially when you're in this industry, that you cannot please everybody. There are always people who will gonna hate you, and the main thing here is you always have to look on your core. You look on yourself. Um, like, would you let them affect you? Would you? Um, I know it's easy said than done. It could be. It's probably hard when people, saying nasty things about you, and because they don't understand, they don't know you. You said it. I mean, Pablo said it that, um, like, they don't know what they're going through. So, and you cannot like go around the world to explain to every people who don't understand you. But what the main important thing there is focus on. I think you just have to focus on what you know is right, and if you think that it's benefiting you, then continue doing that, regardless of the people hating you or liking you. you know just lean towards more of the people who likes you, because they're the ones who could actually push you even more.
Sana makita na ng tao kung gaano kami naghihirap. Siguro kung makilala kami, mapakilala natin talaga yung Filipino music, yung OPM sa buong mundo. Ayun lang, ganun yung nangyari sa akin.
Ay, naiyak na.
Ako din. Mad respect. Mad respect.
So,
I did. I do have mad respect for them as well.
sobra.
And
Sobrang respeto sa inyong lahat, guys.
thank you for sharing this story because I know
Yeah.
lahat ng hirap na pinagdaanan nyo, lahat ng sacrifices na kinailangan nyo i-give up para sa pangarap nyo, napakadaming milyon-milyon na Pilipino ang makaka-relate sa kwento na to.
That's true. It's not about the people who hates you. It's about the people you inspire. So just keep going, SB19.
Kasi talagang akala nung iba yung buhay natin bilang artist, di ba? Ang sarap naman ng buhay nila, puro
Glitz and
shooting,
glamour.
glitz and glamour, pero rarely anyone gets a full view of the whole story. Sometimes people only
See the good parts.
they clamor towards the success part na yung SB19 nasa Billboard chart, nasa international charts, ganyan, and they all just clamor about that. Pero if they only knew kung ano yung journey na pinanggalingan nyo bago kayo nakarating. And I think this is exactly why
You know what? For me, when I first did my reaction video, I reacted to Estelle, performing "The Circle of Life," and what brought me to SB19 is because of the fact that, it's because of Estelle. Basically, I just wanted to find out how he is like performing with the group, and but I came across with an interview with Tony Gonzaga when I was searching, and there is an interview with Tony Gonzaga, and I kind of like drawn to watch it. So I am glad that I watched that before I did some more reaction to about them, about their performances, because I did get to understand where they're coming from, and what I really appreciate from them is the fact, I've been saying this from their humble beginnings, that they've started from scratch, from nothing, seemingly nothing really, and they basically, 3 to 4 years, training, and frustrations and rejection and challenges, trials. They've been through a lot, and that's what actually inspires me to continue, supporting these boys, basically, and because they're not just a typical boy band. They're really like talented, and they're really good singers. They're really very good dancers, very good performers, excellent performers. But one main thing that actually makes me to become the 18 is because of the fact that they tend to inspire people, and they tend to they have a purpose, and they have the heart of what they were doing.
we wanted to have this conversation with you.
Yes.
Because kahit kami, like ako, iniisip ko yung, kung i-compare ko ba yung, kasi may sacrifices din naman ako, matagal din ako nag-antay, pero kung i-compare ko sa pinagdaanan niyo, parang, mas madali pa din pala yung sa akin.
Yeah, I said that. You know, like I keep on moaning about myself with little things, but looking at listening to their experience, my experience is actually nothing compared to them.
Grabe yung pinagdaanan niyo na ginajuggle niyo yung work, tapos
Study.
nagsa-study, tapos nagte-training, tapos ilang taon yung inaantay, tapos walang fruition, ganyan. Tapos, yun nga yung iba, meron pang nerve na mag-comment tungkol sa mga ginagawa niyo na para bang, kung sana lang araw-araw niyong na-explain sa kanila yung pinanggalingan niyo
Yeah.
para maging mas
I said that too. Yeah, you cannot explain to every people, but you just have to carry on with what you're doing, with what you know is right, you know?
considerate sila. And I think that's something that we can share to our viewers and to our listeners now na in reality, maraming artists ang struggling, maraming artists ang nanggaling talaga from nothing, di ba? And so when we bash or when we say negative things about them, sana naiintindihan din natin na yung journey na dinadanas nila ay hindi madali.
But the thing is, you cannot control them. You cannot control them. It's things that you cannot control. You just have to leave them, and just focus on the things that you can control.
And kasi yung iba parang sikat ka so deserve mo, dapat kaya mo tanggapin yung mga bashing. And that's true relatively. Pero ngayon na nakikita natin yung mga kwento ng bawat artist na kagaya ng SB19, sana mas nagkaroon tayo ng konsiderasyon na ngayon na alam natin yung background nila na hindi ito madali, hindi ito overnight success.
Yeah.
Now ako, my personal encounter, kami ni Japs, kasi naalala ko Japs, napanood natin sila sa isang show. Ang napansin namin ni Japs, sobrang precise ng movements nila. Na parang yung level ng energy, pati yung levels ng kamay, everything, they're so good. And
I agree.
sabi ni Japs, naalala ko niya, sisikat to. But what really stood out was their talent because they were so good.
Yeah.
Yung puso talaga yung makikita mo dun sa performance.
Oh,
Yes, I was just about to say that it's their heart. It's their heart that they put in their every performances.
and when people found out about them, dun na lahat parang skyrocket from them. Dun ko nakita yung value ng they were training kasi.
Because it's manifesting. It would manifest, like your innate character would manifest without you knowing. It would manifest to the people, and whatever you have inside, it will always reflect on what kind of person you are. And look at this, this is what I appreciate from them. I know that inside and out, these boys are beautiful inside and out.
Hindi mo madidiscount yung value ng nag-practice kasi sila ng ilang taon. So yung galing na nakikita natin ngayon, hindi yan magic na pinanganak silang magaling na talaga. In fact, ako nga nagugulat na sinasabi ni Josh.
I remember, when they said about practice will never betray you. So yeah, so it's an application of that theory or of that principle.
Sinasabi ni Jan na hindi daw sila magaling. Parang, saan PART2 hindi magaling?
I said that too, yeah.
Totoo ba kayo? Kung hindi kayo magaling sa paano na lang kami.
Sobrang nagagalingan sa vibe pa lang. Hindi pa sumasayaw tatayo pa lang
Yung postura pa lang niya, mag-start pa lang yung...
Ang point ko is, sobrang dami ng learnings na hindi ko ma-dissect isa-isa. Sobrang dami. Pero yung value of patience, value of training, value of fighting for your dreams, and yung possibility na ma-inspire ka din sa fire ng ibang tao. Diba yung kanakwento ni Justin na ako, yung drive ko nanggaling sa drive nila na parang kung sila ganito, ako mas na-push ako to improve, ganyan.
They Justin learned from the experience of others. That's empathy.
So, guys, una sa lahat, thank you for sharing your story. And I hope that thousands of people will be able to watch this. Because if they can only hear your story before you became the SB19, sobrang may inspire sila. Kayo boys, meron ba kayong gustong sabihin?
Ako gusto kong idagdag yung admiration ko sa humility nila.
Me too.
Yeah. Maririnig.
I said that as well. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not taking the credit, but it's just that we're seeing the same thing. We're experiencing the same thing from these boys. I think we are all in one page when we talk about SB19.
Mo sa kung paano nila kinuwento yung journey nila. Nawala silang kinimkim na sama ng loob dun sa journey na pinanggalingan nila. But more of proud sila na ganun yung pinagdaanan nila. At yun yung mga nag-contribute sa kung nasan sila ngayon. And grabe, sobrang mad respect talaga. Sobrang
Pero may gusto lang din ako itanong. Parang dumating din ba sa point nyo na kahit ginagawa niyo yung gusto nyo, hindi kayo masaya? Kasi yun, parang nakwento nga namin sa inyo.
Yeah, you can always experience, down, up and downs in along the way within your journey. It's not always high. You're not always on the top. You can also experience like emotionally or physically. You can always experience that makes you human. I think to answer his question, yeah, sometimes you would probably, and it's normal.
Parang magpa-perform kami. Pero kami time na nagpa-perform ng like different languages na namin na Chinese, Korean. Tapos parang kailangan namin sa uluhin lahat ng kanta na yun. Parang mawiwindang ka. Tapos parang kinabukasin ipa-perform yun. Tapos sabi ko, tama ba itong ginagawa namin? Tama ba itong ginagawa namin? Iiyakan lang talaga kasi kinabukasan na eh. Tapos magmumukha ka tanga dun sa stage, hindi mo alam sinasabi mo. Tapos parang pag may nasabi kang mali, pwede pa kayong ma-issue or may mangyaring masama, di ba? So, parang kami as a group din talaga parang sinabi na sa rin namin, tawa pa ba ito? Tawa na lang kami ng tawa eh. Naalala ko kasi yung step nung sa'yo eh. Parang mga dancer na mga ganun.
Zumba ba yan? Zumba.
Ay! Medyo, malapit na doon.
Pero to answer your question, meron ba kaming ginagawang ng mga ibang bagay hindi kami I guess it's not always happiness, it's not always pure joy and pure fun.
I like him.
Meron din talagang element of sacrifice.
Mhm.
Meron ding compromise, especially artists.
Yeah, compromise, sacrifices. It's always there. Especially success. Success doesn't always come with all happiness. You can still, in our lives, we're learning every day. We're learning every now and then. New experience. We do have different experience every day. So otherwise, if it's gonna be like monotonous, life could be boring.
Artistic compromise or creative compromise na minsan ito yung expectation mo as an artist pero ito lang yung kinakaya ng budget, ito lang yung kinakaya ng pagkakataon, ito lang yung kaya ng resources nyo. So I guess ako siguro personally, one thing that I have to deal with is disappointment palagi na syempre as an artist, especially ang laki kasi ng pangarap natin, medyo mga ambisyoso kasi talaga tayo, diba? Ang laki ng pangarap natin. So, uso din talaga sa atin yung ma-disappoint kasi parang I worked so hard because ito yung gusto ko eh, grand, massive, ganyan. Pero minsan, pag dumating na dyan, parang, ito na yun.
Pag bumangga na dun sa reality.
So, meron lang.
That's why you shouldn't set high expectation, too much expectation. You can have expectation but not too much.
Naging balance ng ito yung expectation ko creatively pero ito yung resources. So paano ko siya ipag-merge? I guess minsan doon ako nagso-struggle na ang grand
We all do struggle with that. It's not easy.
ng mga thoughts pero ang limited ng resources. Pero not naman all the time. Syempre may mga pagkakataon naman na na-fulfill din naman yung mga creative ideas natin. Pero
yeah, it's like your performance. It has to be more like it's like the SB19's performance. It has to be dynamic. Otherwise, it's gonna be boring.
As a group, hindi rin kami ewan ko kung palagi ba kami mukhang masaya sa inyo. Pero hindi kami immune sa mga disappointment. May mga letdown moments din kami. Ako, to be honest, recently we just had a very letdown moment. Meron kaming mga parts ng buhay namin na we wish could have been more successful, na sana mas maraming ganito, sana may allotment for ganito, ganyan.
And when you're experiencing or you're feeling down about things around you, you always have, what I normally do is always have to look back, like I said, step back and look and do some reflection. What have I done correctly, and what um things that needs improving. And it does help when you know or learn how to, you know how to do some reflection. So you reflecting sometimes is really important.
So marami pa din struggles. I think hindi naman nawawala yung
Yeah.
obstacles. Meron nga kami lagi sinasabi na new levels, new devils. Meaning, parang sa video game, di ba? As you progress dun sa level ng game na yun,
It gets harder.
yung mga nakakalaban mo kung dati mga, yung dati mga, parang sa Mario, di ba? Yung una,
May bagong boss.
Oo, may bagong
Stage
boss,
boss.
di ba?
Yes,
Pero ang isang
Yeah, I like that analogy.
indicator na nasa tamang path ka pa is kung meron ka pang mga kalaban. Kasi 'di ba sa arcade, sa video game, pag wala ka ng kalaban, malamang wrong way
Tapos
'yon.
na.
Yes.
So, one indicator na you're in the right path is there will be obstacles along the way.
True.
And I
Very
think
well said.
na yung level na narating ng SB19, I'm sure meron pa din kayong mga obstacles na hinaharap as of the moment. Pero my encouragement to you guys is maybe that's a marker that you're actually doing what you're supposed to do.
Yep. Yep.
Because especially ang pangarap natin buong Pilipinas ma-inspire, di ba? So sa dami ng boses na nagsasalita kasabay natin, talagang merong opposition, talagang may obstacle, talagang may struggle towards it.
Yeah.
Pero kami, okay, we are a living testament, and believe us when I tell you, walang halong showbiz to. Kami, now that we know your story, we're rooting for you. We
Yeah.
want you to make it. Kung hindi man kami, sana kayo. Alam mo yun? Kung hindi man namin kayanin yung international kami, sana kayo makarating kayo dun sa world domination. Because I believe in your vision, and I've seen you guys work, not just in this interview, but I've seen how you work backstage. I've seen yung persistence nyo, yung hard work nyo. Legit na nakaka-inspire talaga.
Yeah.
No
True.
stare, no showbiz. And ako siguro yung fan nyo ko, hindi lang dahil magaling kayo kumanta, hindi lang dahil magaling kayo sumayaw, hindi lang dahil artistic kayo. Pero na-capture nyo ko sa kwento ng mga buhay nila.
And so do I.
Ba? Kung may botohan dito, kung PBB to, lahat ng boto ko bibigay ko sa inyo. Ganun, lahat ng SIM card namin sa bahay kayo yung iboboto. No, seriously guys, I'm rooting for you, and I hope
We are all rooting for you guys.
I will do everything I can to help you and support you guys, and to always
By the way, who are these people? Could someone please tell me who Kwentong are?
wave the banner of SB19, because you're representing Filipinos. And ako, masayang-masaya ako na nandito na kayo sa season ng buhay nyo, na you can get
This guy particularly is a very well-spoken guy.
to define
He can be an inspirational speaker.
who you are.
Yeah.
Na hindi na kayo basta lang na-identify sa mga K-pop groups. Kasi nung una, yun talaga yung naging path eh. Yun yung naging introductory path nyo. But now that you're coming out of that shell, and you're really showing what SB19 is made of, I am so proud of you. Even yung kanta, yung language ng kanta, yung approach ng kanta, I know you're really
Right. So I'm gonna have to cut it there. So I think I've heard enough from them, and to tell you honestly, I'm really grateful, watching this and seeing this and getting to know them more. And I just wanted to thank, I think it's Emma who suggested this, and the other people who suggested this as well. It's not just Emma. I can't remember the rest. I'm so sorry, but all the subscribers who actually suggested for me to watch this, so I would be able to get to know them. And I just wanted to thank you guys for suggesting this. I'm well inspired by them, really, and it's such an inspiration. Their story, their struggles, their built how they built their reputation as an artist. and their dreams, and realizing the dream as well, until the moment they realize the dream is coming into reality. It's really inspiring. And what transpires me a lot, with the story of SB19, is the fact that they stick together and they draw strength from each other. And that's really important for a team, for a group, for a boy band. Treating each other like you connected to, you are connected to one umbilical cord, and that, although you have different parents, it seems like you're treating each other like a family, a real family. You're not a blood family, but they're not blood family, but they're like interconnected, and they have different experiences and backgrounds that actually makes, and that actually collided, and makes them like, a real polish, diamond. And so, yeah, it's really inspiring. I'm really grateful for your suggestion. Thank you so much once again for watching this channel. And I just wanted to acknowledge all the people who have already subscribed in my channel. And please don't forget to subscribe on this channel. If you like my channel, and my reaction, please leave a comment as well. And if you have any suggestions, how, what reaction I should be doing next, please leave a comment down below. And also, if you could please click the like button as well. Thank you so much once again, and may you all have a fantastic time.